Welcome back. Turn it down a bit. Let's...
Once you have finished, come. May I ask a favor of you?
Yep.
Once you have finished.
Frankly, can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now, you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Alright. Oh, it's this way. Dealing with your personal office. Okay. Okay. Spot my first person to talk to.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Pressbrook. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles.
Maybe.
I hope you had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Yes.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant, arrogant even, but there's little to be done. One day I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities. Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable. For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is out of Dugai, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status. He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping.
Another munchie?
If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire. He's the second son of Count Berkeley's. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him. She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class. Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy.
You don't leave? Okay.
To the west of Folkland is an archipelago called Bridget. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Bridget is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
Good.
Okay?
Oh, a cat. Nice.
Hey there.
So, you've accepted it. I am the prince. I wonder if you'll be. I hope you had a chance to meet everyone.
Okay.
Yes.
Greetings! You must be the new professor. What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know?
No.
Yeah, and by that I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
So you keep it that way?
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude Von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching at, do you? I bet you like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
Yes.
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
Okay.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down, he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
Fair enough.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and... actually, that's about it. He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's trained to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
Probably.
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
Alright.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
Well, let's break her out of her shell.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddled her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
Alright.
Leone enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping send her here.
Good to know. No, then.
What do you think? The Golden Deer House is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan. We have plenty of other prominent nobles as well.
That's a no.
Ah, you must be the renowned mercenary who rescued Claude. Honestly, you should not have troubled yourself over the likes of him. My name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
Okay.
skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithia von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
Alright.
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is Marianne von Edmund. Are you joining the Knights of Saros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
No.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
That's good to know.
This classroom belongs to the Blue Lion House. Our house leader is Prince Dimitri. All of us here hail from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
I might as well go talk to him before I go into his house.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blakewood, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention? Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped.
You said nothing about yourself.
P.2 was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man. Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime. He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
Good to know.
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. Well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help. I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her. Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking, brilliant really, though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
Interesting.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She's diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
I appreciate your effort.
Cool. Got a sword, healing.
Okay?
you the mercenary who saved His Highness? It's an honor to meet you. I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery?
Oh, mercy! Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about?
Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend.
I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
I've heard all about what you did for Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you were quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Oh.
Must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Okay. One of us.
This is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
Oh.
No.
What? I don't talk to strangers.
Bernadette, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Well, aren't you just lovely? Is this your first time in the monastery? Shall I show you around?
Possibly.
Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
Fair.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhard, goodbye.
Geez, Linhard. How'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Volan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
Yeah, we can chamber.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
Oh, of course.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
That's magic. I do like magic. Go black.
So you have chosen the Black Eagles led by Edelgard, correct?
Yep.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
What's everybody with green hair?
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who's this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor.
Ah! Pleased to meet you too.
I am Seth's little sister, Glenn. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the three houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Very well.
Wait, so our new professor is you? I didn't see that one coming.
Nope, you did not.
Easy, Caspar. Aren't you being a bit rude?
You know it's a waste of time to expect politeness from him. It will be a pleasure learning from you, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to take a nap.
No. You are not going anywhere. Fine.
Don't look at me like that! Oh, and please don't talk to me too much either.
Why?
I'm sorry for the chaos you walked into.
I hear we are rather close in age, Professor. I hope you do not mind if we treat you like one of us.
If you must.
In our class, we try to treat each other as equals, despite any differences in age or status. Personally, I would love to include you in that inner circle.
I don't mind at all.
You have a gut, Professor. I will take great joy from your teachings. Petra, I believe you mean to say that our professor has guts. That's a bit different from having a gut. You can't go around saying someone so slim and attractive has a gut. Oh, please take my apologies. I have not yet mastered this language.
Very well.
Professor, I want you to know that it's perfectly acceptable for you to treat me as you do the others. I may be the Imperial Princess, but here at the Academy, I'm just another student. That said, know that I have high expectations of you, and high hopes. But I'm certain you can lead the Black Eagle House to greatness.
Sure. Now let's break the ice with the training session. I want to see our new teacher in action.
Why will the ice be broken? Is this a custom I have missed in my studies?
Not real ice, just the ice of, well, it just means let's get to know each other.
I don't want to train. Let's stay in the classroom and learn from a book.
Training is the best way.
Let's all calm down and have a nice cup of tea. How about? Doesn't that sound lovely, Professor?
I know we all agreed to treat each other as equals, but there is a limit to what I can tolerate. The esteemed Black Eagle House requires order. Looks like your first job will be to quiet down this racket. I don't envy you.
You're not normally this rowdy.
Uh-huh.
I do hope you can manage, Professor.
We'll see what we have going for us. Ooh.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You
Okay.
don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything. Absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while.
I believe it's clear.
Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now. I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all. Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away.
Excellent.
Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here.
Okay.
What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected?
Possibly.
To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling!
Excellent.
Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
Okay.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month and when.
Okay. Yes. Very well. Works. Let's see what we got going for us. I had to choose one. Okay. Barely difference. Barely difference. Cool, cool, cool. Anybody have a different? Alright. Oh yeah, this will be fun. Is this be off? You have something to tell me.
This is the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not too keen on the professor in my class. I really hope to focus more on strategy. Maybe I should talk to my professor about transferring to a different class.
Maybe you should.
Yes.
Let me know when you are hungry. I will make you a quality meal as thanks for your service to His Highness. I have a request.
Okay.
I heard about the upcoming mock battle. I want you to know, Professor, that I do not intend to lose. I hereby declare my intention to prevail. Goodness, listen to me. The thrill of competition has carried me away. I won't speak so formally in class assignment in the future.
Very well.
Hey, Teach, I hear there's gonna be a mock battle between the houses.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit concerned about facing an elite mercenary like you. Maybe take it easy on us. What do you say?
Nah.
Oh, Professor! Have you adjusted to like the academy yet? Me, I'm still not used to it.
I don't want all this studying and training.
Very well.
What the?
Commentaries.
I'm Captain Gerald's first and best apprentice.
I can beat anyone, Professor. Even you if I have to.
It may have been only for a short time, but I learned from the absolute best.
Fair.
Well, there's Dorothea, Hilda, and Mercedes. Lady Rita is quite the beauty too. And I must admit, I've even checked out Professor Manuel once or twice. You know, Professor, I think I'm going to like it at the Officers Academy. There are beautiful girls as far as the eye can see.
What do you got?
I've got a small favor to ask.
Sure.
I don't like to come out unless I really have to. You're okay with that, Professor?
Fine. We can deal with that later. Is there a map? There is. Very well.
The Great Tree Room is the best night of the year, perhaps. I could just forget all about my assignment.
Don't you dare. You have a class. Yes. Cultivate. Nope.
My best.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
Did you come to look at the plants too? The greenhouse here is really incredible. There are so many rare flowers I've never seen back home, and herbs I never even knew existed. My adoptive father is the real expert. He taught me everything I know about herbs, including how to tell them apart and how to make medicines. You should try looking around the greenhouse sometime if the mood strikes you. Maybe something will catch your eye.
Very well. I will look forward to it.
Let's see. I'm a little busy. If you're looking for the greenhouse, it's right there.
Okay.
No.
That's too bad.
Goddess, I pray to thee. Please protect us.
Very well.
Maybe. Hello there, Professor. Well, I told you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself.
That's a shame.
Opportunity arise, I would love to become a student and begin my studies in earnest. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have. Might you help me with a favor?
Yes. Ooh, food. Yum.
I'm busy. Do you want something? I can't right now, but let's fight soon. I love you.
Very well. No.
I really need to eat. I can't hold out until the next meal. Why can't the dining hall stay open all the time? I need to keep eating while we get stronger.
Here we go. Where's my quest? Okay. Yes.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
That's a
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
Ha ha ha! Woo! Level up.
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
Professor, I hope you know I have great abilities for reading and writing. With sadness, I still have struggles with speaking.
So,
My ways of speech are causing a burden. I hope you'll have forgiveness.
it's okay. We'll work on your speech in class. But first, fish. Let's catch some fish. Yes. Cut a fish. I have caught a fish. Time to report back. What was this?
Thank you so much.
Alright. We got some fish. Now let's go. Let's head back down this way and we can go on.
My companion tube died.
I'll be back in a moment, peeps. So stay right here. Okay, we're back. I think we have to go this way and this way. We're here. This way. I guess I could have exited that way. Don't tell me they're all.
Hi, Professor. How are you doing? If you're not busy, would you like to join me on a little trip into town? I'm cooped up in this dusty old monastery for too long. It drives me absolutely crazy.
Eventually, probably.
Before I came to the Officers Academy, I attended a school of magic in the Kingdom capital. That's where I met Annie. That's what I call it. Oh, I guess Florence was at the school of magic too. But Annie was always just so nice to me, even though I was older. She's my best friend in the world.
Oh, that's cute.
The Blue Lion House derived its name from the honorary title of the first king of Argus. Luke, the king of lions, wore brilliantly blue garments. His chivalric exploits are recorded in multiple legends. The library holds various historical accounts regarding him and the Blue Lions. If you find time, you should read them. They're filled with insights.
Excellent.
Right.
Let me tell you the provenance of our class name. The eagle. That refers to the twin-headed eagle on the Adrestian Empire's coat of arms. And black is the traditional color of the Empire's armor. Hence, black eagles.
Ah, we have something in common! We all wear black. Nice. Oh, she's out there. Okay. Must have missed her.
Eureka sure seems strong. I kinda thought he was gonna be the new professor assigned to our class. After that teacher ran away during our outdoor training, I figured Eureka was a natural replacement. I was surprised when you were suddenly appointed professor instead. I don't think I could hold my own against Eureka at that one. I could probably take you, though.
You are foolish. Not a chance.
I think so. With enough training, I'm sure I'll beat you someday.
In your dreams.
Dimitri and Claude are the leaders of the other two houses. Do not underestimate them. When we take the field, it would be best not to engage both of them at once.
Smart strategy.
Some believe the dignity of the Empire rests on the results of mock battle. That's an overstatement, of course. Still, we must do our best to prevail. You should take the time to learn each student's abilities. Perhaps some extra lessons and training sessions or another? You look as if you have no idea what's going on here. I know my way around, so I'm happy to help you find your footing.
That would be great.
The monastery has some exceptional facilities that everyone who lives at the Officers Academy is welcome to use. For example, you can enjoy a meal with your students at the dining hall, or take part in some one-on-one sparring at the training grounds. I suggest visiting the various facilities whenever you have time to spare. It's a great way to get to know the students, faculty, and various workers here. Have you noticed the bulletin boards placed around the monastery? Those contain requests people have posted, as well as helpful information from the market. You can prove yourself by helping people with their requests. Certain facilities here will become available for your use. The bulletin board is updated frequently, so I suggest checking it at least once a month.
Only once a month? That seems quite dry.
You should take your time when speaking with everyone, but when it comes to using the facilities, well, you need to be more careful about that. If you use them without planning ahead, your free time will be gone before you know it.
That's a shame.
A great deal is expected from professors of the Officers Academy, so it's important to hone your skills. To put it plainly, you'll need to keep expanding your knowledge of all disciplines, not just battle.
Okay. To reception hall I go. Walk to those bright minds.
Hi, Professor. Have you gotten around to visiting the library yet?
Not yet.
It's absolutely loaded with valuable information. I only wish I wasn't burdened with the necessity of sleep, so I could spend all my hours there.
I like you.
In a manner, yes. But it's more that I want to learn as much as I possibly can.
Very well. Shall we go?
Here's the deal. There are two types of crests. Major crests manifest their power most effectively, while minor crests are slightly weaker. It is said that the closer a person's blood relation is to various saints and heroes, the higher their chance of bearing a major crest. Of course, there are also examples of major crests manifesting in children whose parents bear no crest whatsoever. The exact nature of how and why crests are inherited is still a mystery.
Yes. I hear a member of House President, ruling family of the Empire, has entered the Officers Academy for the first time in ages. It is said that the Etruscan Empire's very founding was aided by none other than Saint Severus. That is why the crest of Severus is on the Imperial flag. In recent years, a rift has developed between the Empire and the Church.
Oh no!
Let us hope this will be a good opportunity for both parties to reforge their close relationship from years past.
I hope so.
Hello, Professor. I have a teeny tiny question for you, if that's alright.
Shoot.
You haven't seen a man with hair the same color as mine, scowling face, and generally gloomy demeanor, have you? Well, yes. It's a bit difficult to explain. Please just let me know if you do see him, okay?
Okay.
As part of our commitment to the gods, the Knights undertake various missions across all of Emblem. Assisting with the education of young nobles is also part of our sacred duty.
Okay. Let's go upstairs. I do want to visit this library.
Yes.
To the second floor. Which library? Ah, it's back this way. Very well. Follow it.
Church has changed a lot since my time. Instead of Hannah, Manuela, Rita, many of the Knights, none of them were around 20 years ago.
Okay.
A mock battle? This early? Well, Professor, they're not giving you any time to settle in, are they? Don't worry, though. Should you get injured, I will care for you all through your recuperation. I will see to you oh so very, very personally.
Cool.
Captain Church has hardly changed since 20 years ago. I've aged at least 3 times as much as he has. What am I talking about? Oh, right. It was because I just overheard Tomas remarking on the subject. The leader of a legendary group of knights returned. People are bound to be talking about the old captain.
That's cool.
Apparently, there is to be a mock battle between the houses. Interesting, but I hope you understand that I have far more important things on my mind. My research is proceeding slower than I would like. Your quest is something of a challenge, frustrating, yet also quite intriguing. I was wondering if I might get a sample of your flesh. A couple of square inches will do. No, perhaps some blood. A couple of drops of the device are all I need.
Very well.
Oh, thank you, Professor. Those few drops of blood are invaluable to my research. Oh, so much more to learn.
Glad I could help. This library is this way. But do you want to talk more? Interesting. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Professor.
Okay, I needed... That triggers that. Why don't I put my sleeves on my coat? Jeez.
Professor, I hear you are lacking in knowledge
to the Church of Cerberus. The library contains countless documents about the teaching and history of the Church. I encourage you to make good use of them.
Very well.
That's, say now, Tomas has served as the monastery's librarian for decades. Actually, he was away from the law first, but he returned with the post last year. There is no one as familiar with the monastery's archives as he is.
That's good to hear. Very well. I believe this will be a good save point. Thank you for joining, and have a great day.